Hi everybody, it's the Intuitive Healer, and today I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. So let's go ahead and tune your energy, Capricorn. All right, for those of you stopping by for the very first time, thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Before you leave, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell and that red subscription button so you'll be notified when my new videos do come up. And for those of you already part of the Intuitive Healer Tarot family, welcome back, my lovelies. And thank you so much for allowing me to share my guidance with you guys. And I love your comments, all your support, and thank you for your donations. You are appreciated. So thanks again. All right, so first offhand, I want to say that we have number 32, Divine Masculine. We also have our number 26, Empowerment card. The Empowerment card supports our ability to show up fully and completely. It's uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. And so this is you really being in a place of, well, I feel like there's some serious career stuff happening here. So there could very well be this empowerment card that comes in and saves the day. Get you into that space where you are wanting to choose, to empower yourself. Maybe watch some videos on YouTube about empowering yourself in the morning or something like that to get you going. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull more cards here. They keep flying out. Let's see. Ascended masters, angels and guides, those that have crossed over, those that are with us, record keepers, please guide me to the highest and best messages for all and the sign of Capricorn. All right. So the energy that is really popping up here for me is this energy surrounding truth. Energy around perseverance, moving forward, really, I say dotting your I's and crossing your T's. There's a really interesting little story that's showing up in the cards here, and we'll get to it in just a second, but I wanted to really, start talking to you about this hardship. There was something that did happen in the past for those of you that had a business situation and something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but you guys weren't seeing eye to eye on certain things, and now things are starting to change. And because of that, well, there's a lot of good. And so I'm putting the best cards on the bottom here, and that's kind of how they came out. But let's first start off here. So let's go to this career situation that I'm talking about here. And it is all talking about being an outsider, feeling abandoned, being in a space where, you don't understand why people are acting the way that they're acting, okay? And I think this partnership, this person put you in a situation where it made you feel like you were an outsider, made you feel abandoned feelings, made you feel lonely. So I think that there was some kind of switch. You empowered yourself, and then boom, all of a sudden your happy comes in. Because you start finding joy and happiness. You start feeling more like you're in a state of grace. We also know that when we're happy, what happens? Well, we're in full alignment with the universe, right? And we start moving in harmony with the universe. So we're going with the flow. Why are we in that position? Well, because there were some things that happened in the past. There was a lot of fighting. Maybe you were fighting with this business partner. Maybe you guys had disagreements about certain projects that had to be done. And I think you were the one that was overworking and they were getting all the glory here. I also feel like maybe even in a business situation that maybe somebody got, they got a new job opportunity when maybe that job opportunity would have been yours. So I think that that's what caused a lot of frustration for you. It also caused you to feel alone, like you weren't cared for. But here's the positivity. There's 3 negative cards in this whole entire little read here. Yes, you were exhausted. Yes, you put in the time in. Yes, you were stressed out. Maybe you overworked yourself horribly. But you woke up from that because this is an integration card. We also have, going with the flow above, the harmony card that comes in as well. Integration, new insight. Okay, this is you having insight on what was up with that individual. Now, if this is something that's resonating with those of you that are thinking about an actual romance situation, that maybe you guys were romantically involved, maybe you started out as business partners and ended up being romantically involved in some way. All right, so that insight comes in. It brings us into a space of harmony because what? The universe is working, what? With us, okay? And when the universe works with us, we start to feel a better sense about life. We start to plan and see our life as being better. Maybe you can go into business on your own and do very successful because it's showing that you are branching off. I think you're doing, like one of those business breakups. And it's taken for you to get to your wild side, to get to that place where you can separate from that person, because that person really was, you were doing all the work and they weren't doing anything. And the universe saw all of that and said, here, I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to give you opportunity. I'm going to give you prosperity and abundance. Why? Because you deserve it. Let's talk about our Divine Masculine card here. Divine Masculine card talks about being in a more solid space. Anytime we bring in any masculine energy, it's really hard for us to interject any type of emotion because it's a solid space. It's the rational mind is the masculine. The feminine is the emotional mind. So, Divine Masculine supports your desire and inspires action. Divine Masculine is so powerful that it brings in those ideals around purpose. Sometimes we don't understand our purpose, but we get a space with this energy to create something more aligned with our soul's purpose. Then we start to see what is in our best interest. It's asking you right now to take time to discipline the ways that you focus and what you think about so you can create your dreams. This is really allowing you to stand your ground, giving you that masculine energy to regain your self-respect, to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and keep walking. So that's what this energy really talks about here. And it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes we got to speak our truth. We got to get up in there. We got to say some stuff. Sometimes things need to be said. I'm not always a person that's, really pushing people to confront each other. But when things need to be said, you better make that space. Better make that space. Look at this. We got our illumination card. So the universe is saying no more. No more are you going to be small. You are going to be grand. And I'm going to illuminate your life. And I'm going to charge up your battery. Archangel H.E.L.D talks about illumination. Illumination occurs when light fills a space where there was once darkness. The light of consciousness spreads, allows us to see into a space that was once the darkness and the mystery of the unknown. So illumination often occurs when we least expect it. And when we're lost in the dark and have forgotten the light of day, And what that looks like, all of a sudden, the sun comes up in all its glory, lighting our way and filling us with a new light and a new inspiration. And when we're in the darkness, we lose sight of the bigger picture. We can easily forget that everything comes in phases. And without the darkness, we can't gather any introspection on the unknown, and change cannot occur. So that's the situation with that. All right, let me go ahead and get into my empowerment card, because I need to speak about that. These are very strong cards. And the fact that it comes in as business the way that it does is really remarkable to me, because, well, here's the thing about it. Empowerment is all about enabling, and the masculine energy is all about enabling as well. You know, the empowerment is all about us showing our own power and our connection to the world around us, because we don't always have to be that person that's, you know, quiet. We can be gently nice about the things that we want. Okay? This new energy of this empowerment card is asking us to take a stance, allow ourselves to be a stronger version, to take those steps that we need to connect ourselves with source, power ourselves so manifesto can come in. Let's talk about love. Get off this career stuff, you guys. You know me, gotta get into the love stuff. All right, Ascended Masters, Angels, Guides, those that have crossed over, record keepers, and those that are with us, please send me to the right and correct messages for the highest and best for my sign of Capricorn. Look at that, passion comes out right away. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yep, that's what it is, Capricorn. Just saying. I think that it's best to be in a place where you're like, you know what? I can create this stuff on my own. I really don't need help, even though I've asked for help in the past. Look where it got you. That person was taking all the glory and you were doing all the work. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So yeah, just solidifying your relationships around you so that you can start moving into balance. The energies are here. I mean, the universe is illuminating you, giving you strong, powerful energy here with the divine masculine, and the empowerment is like pushing you and kind of assisting you in that direction. Okay. So, of course, you have to heal some family issues. They're part of your lineage. It's part of the whole equation. You know, we don't just get like, oh, I got career, money, love, and then not working on the family stuff. No, that's not how this works. So anyways, moving forward, we want to know that we have to heal things in order for things to be more balanced. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. See what I mean? Supplying action in those places. Don't be in a space, Capricorn, where you're like bummed out about the past. What happened? You know what? Whatever. Cut your losses and go. Just don't do that again. Learn from it. Gain awareness from it. You know that you devalue yourself every time you get in a situation where you hand the wheel over to someone else. Not to say that you should have control issues on everything, but at least don't, you know, give a hamburger maker a truck to drive because they make hamburgers and they don't have a CDL. I mean, it's just like you have to place that with that. All right, we're going to get into this career thing a little bit more. I'm not sure why this is coming in on my love cards, but here we go. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. This is that situation with that business partner, okay? They were doing shady. Maybe they were like taking some money on the side, doing it really deceptively, okay? Because that's what it's showing here. I think in the process of all of this, somebody caught on to what happened. And so that's why it says, let your friends help you. Also, here is your soulmate differs from your usual type and expectations. So it's asking you to keep an open mind about love, even though you're so concerned about business right now. Got to keep an open mind. All right, let's see what else, you know, comes in here. Let's see. Send masters, angels, guides. Please bless us with the right cards. Thank you, thank you. All right. What do we have here? Yeah, love yourself first. Well, there you go. I think that's the situation here, is like we have to get this major understanding that we have to take care of ourselves first. You know, we need to be with someone that fully supports us caring for ourselves. And so maybe that business partner that maybe you had a love relationship with in the past, you know, you were overworking, you weren't taking care of yourself, maybe you weren't eating, you know, enough every day, maybe you're eating on the run, you just weren't taking care of yourself. You were too busy trying to keep things in order. All right, let me pull one more card here. Oh, I just hate it when there's shady people that come into business situations. It's like that's your livelihood sometimes. But, you know, lesson learned, right? Capricorn, we just move on and we get better. That's all. Send them blessings and move on. Children, maybe it affected children. Maybe you weren't able to pay for certain things for your kid because, or maybe you weren't able to spend time with your kids because you were too busy working all the time for this person. All right, so it's saying love is coming in, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. For those of you that aren't in a situation, yes, love is coming in a huge way. There's going to be a lot of passion. They're going to make a lot of effort in regards to you. I'm also, you know, thinking that the children card here, maybe that person that you shared a business with, that you were in a love partnership, maybe they weren't taking care of their kids. Something's going on with the kids though, because I kind of feel that unease around that. So one more card here. I also want you to know that when we go through experiences like that, we've got to support ourselves, support our own healing past those things. And you know, I think a lot of times we brush them off and we're like, it's no big deal, I don't care. Well, sometimes we need to deal with the emotion behind it, okay? Because you might not care about it. You might be like, it doesn't matter, you know, but because you're saying it in that regard, that there's some emotional component that still resides there. And so that stuff really has to be worked on. So don't get yourself in another situation. For those of you Capricorns out there, male, female, cross watchers, you know, don't be going into business partnership with somebody that you're romantically involved with. It's really not a good idea. Here we go. See, and it's talking about that situation. It wants you to release that situation. It's time to clear the energy of that because it's making space for new love, and true love is here. So this is a romance of a lifetime. Enjoy, because that's what's happening. So for those of you that haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when my new videos do come up. And as always, I am here to support your highest, best, and all. But remember, you guys do have free will, so you can delegate what to do with your own life. This is just a generalized reading, just to support you and the highest and best for all. So enjoy yourself and namaste.